In this video, we're going to discuss some tips to prevent breaking your shell. Alright, as we have explained earlier, creating a shell was via creating a sub-process and pass the commands to this sub-process. Now the point is that some commands cannot work properly using this technique. As an example of such commands, CLS and clear commands both will not work in a shell case. Okay, now for instance, let's say that we were able to get a shell to this PC, and later on we have discovered some kind of Telnet or FTP server connected on the same internal network. Now unfortunately, we cannot use the built-in Telnet client in the operating system from our shell. And this is because once we do so, the server will prompt us with a username and password, and this is called an interactive way. And the shell will fail to handle these types of interaction. Now one of the solutions is to use a special Python library called pexpect. Pexpect allows your script to interact with an application just like if a human were typing these commands. Now last but not least, always test the command locally in a virtual box before sending that command to your target. There are a couple of points I like to mention here. First, we got a problem with a clear text. Now all our traffic and file transfer was in clear text. That means that any IPS or network analyzer will easily pick up our command and may block that connection, or at least raise a flag to the system or the SOC team. Now, in module number 5, we will address this point by building a custom XOR encryption to encrypt all our traffic between the attacker and the target machine. The second point, what if the hacker IP address was dynamically changed? Let's say that the hacker is behind an ADSL or a proxy, where each time he connects to the internet, his IP address is gonna change. Remember that we configured our target to connect to a fixed IP address, and eventually the connection will fail since that IP address will not be valid anymore. In the next module, we will address this issue, so stay tuned. Thank you very much.